You want more views on your YouTube videos, am I right? I mean, you spend hours scripting the video, filming the video, more time editing, publishing, just to get, well, I hope you don't get crickets, but I've been there, I bet you've been there too. Every successful YouTuber has been there at one point or another. But in this video, I'm gonna share with you little simple tricks and tweaks that can get you more eyeballs on your videos. Hi, I'm Lindsay Sewell. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, I am going to share with you simple steps that I recently learned so that you can get more views on your video. I'm going to tell you the truth behind my road to 1,000 subscribers, all the mistakes that I made so you don't have to, and you can start getting more views on your videos starting today. So let's get into it. To be honest, in 2019, when I started this channel, I really thought about it as a way to house my evergreen content, to sell products and services, and as a place that I could put videos and content because I didn't want them getting lost on Facebook in the feed, and I wanted to be able to have a place where they were evergreen. But I didn't think strategically about building my YouTube channel at all. If I'm being completely transparent, I would decide on the topic I was gonna record that same day. I would write a couple notes down on a Post-it, and then I would just start recording. Thumbnails and titles were an afterthought, and I didn't put any research into any of the videos that I was producing. Furthermore, I didn't even really think about my background or the visuals, the camera quality. I was simply recording from the webcam that I had connected to my computer. But in 2 years, the channel grew to over 1,000 subscribers, which isn't great in the world of YouTube, but isn't terrible either. And what I realized was that happened because of the #1 most important thing about your channel on YouTube, and that's the quality of the content that you are producing. So I was very knowledgeable about the topics that I was talking about on my channel, and the quality of the actual content was high quality. So first today, we're gonna talk about content, and I wanna give you a way to think about what type of content are you going to produce for your channel. Are you going to be more of an entertainment channel with high production and quality like James Janney's channel or Johnny Harris's channel? Or are you gonna be more of like a lifestyle vlog type channel? One of my favorites being Goldshaw Farms, because I'm absolutely enamored with the thought of living on a farm, having ducks, having chickens, maybe cows, not sure about the cows. Or are you gonna be more like this channel, which is an educational channel? Because if you're going to have a lifestyle or a vlog channel, maybe you're a travel vlogger, you're going to have high quality production, beautiful imagery because you want to impress people and show them the travel lifestyle. If you're going to have an entertainment channel like James Janney or Johnny Harris, you're gonna probably do a ton of research, a ton of hours on editing, and really produce high production quality videos. But if you're more of an educational channel like this, it really revolves around the knowledge that your audience is gaining from the content. So they can do more of a talking head video because the people are here for the content and the education and what they want to learn, not necessarily the production value. Now, that doesn't mean that you can have terrible production value, bad cameras, terrible sound, not at all. But your focus is on delivering knowledgeable information to your ideal audience versus spending as much time in the editing component. So think about your channel. Which of those categories do you fall more into? That's going to drive the way that you create your content for your channel so that you do produce high quality for your audience type, and that will help the channel grow over time, even if you don't have all the other strategies in place. But we're gonna move on to strategy #2, and this is what I recently learned. #2 is the thumbnail and the title. And this was not really something I spent a lot of time thinking about until I recently completed the Part-Time YouTube Academy. And I'll do a whole review on the Part-Time YouTuber Academy in another video because it was quite an experience over the last 6 weeks, and it deserves a video all on its own. But I wasn't thinking a ton about the thumbnail and the title. I'll be completely honest. I have a video editor who edits my videos, graphic designer. He does all of my graphics and my thumbnails for me, so I didn't really have to put a lot of thought into it. But if you're just getting started and you're a one-woman or one-man show, a solopreneur, then you're really going to need to think about crafting your thumbnails. And I would highly recommend that you go into a tool like Canva and you look at their templates and you use their templates, because if you're not a graphic designer, then trying to create something from scratch is likely just gonna look kind of funky. And you're gonna do better with using the templates that already exist. So creating a thumbnail that is going to hook your ideal viewer and a title that gives them the information that they want and need, and a good hook at the start of your video is going to get you more views on that video and hold people's attention so they get to the valuable content. So when it comes to thumbnails, you want to go ahead and look at other people in your niche that are doing really well. What is the vibe or the feeling of the thumbnails on those channels? Is it something that you can imitate and emulate on your own channel with your videos? Because if they're getting a lot of views and those thumbnails are working for them, well, steal like an artist and make it work for you too. Too often I see people, either they're blending into the background of their thumbnails, or the colors are so garish that they're off-putting, or they have the really super hypey face, which I will admit I have on a lot of my videos, because in the beginning, that's what I was told to do. So you're gonna learn, you're gonna grow, and the best thing that you can do is to emulate somebody else who's already doing it really successfully. Use a tool like Canva with a template, and you will be able to produce a high quality thumbnail and get more people to click through your video. You're also gonna wanna make sure that you're not just grabbing a screenshot from your video. You're taking a lot of photos. You're doing different images and pictures on a high quality camera that you can then use in your thumbnail images. You wanna have brightness to your thumbnails. You wanna have contrast in the colors so that you're not blending in with the background. And the title is another thing that you wanna spend a lot of time thinking about. Go look at what other people are saying in your niche. You can steal titles from other videos. I would recommend, if you're gonna do that, don't watch the video so that you don't plagiarize the entire video, but get inspiration from their titles. If they have a video that's really worked for them with that title, then is that something that's in your niche you could speak to, that title could get you a lot of views on your video as well. Also, what are you trying to go for with your titles? Do you want to end up in the YouTube browse, or are you looking for more of a search title? So search titles would be like how to do something, or a tutorial on different tools or products, or a review of camera equipment, or anything that is related to your niche. So that's gonna be more of those search topics, whereas browse is gonna be more current events, anything controversial. That's going to show up in the browse feature of YouTube, and it would be people who may not be related to your niche, but are just so intrigued and curious about what that video holds that they might click through. So the third change that I've recently made that I had spent no time thinking about up until taking the Part-Time YouTuber Academy was my background. Okay, so they suggested in this course that you have books, you have lights, you have plants, and I have a llama. I mean, you don't have to have a llama. I don't really know why the books, plants, and lights work, besides the fact that I think it makes the background more interesting and engaging. And in our fast-paced social media lifestyle, our attention spans are pretty short. In fact, I heard that it's less than 9 seconds, which is less than the attention span of a goldfish. So I'm thinking that the reason the background works is that if it's just me against a blank wall, you're just looking at my head. And well, that's not that engaging for a 10 or 15-minute video. But if there are other things for you to look at and try and figure out what they are in the background, it's likely to hold your attention longer, make video more visually appealing, and just make it a little bit more interesting and branded to you. So we want to produce high quality content. We need a really high quality thumbnail and a title that grabs your ideal audience's attention. And I'm gonna give you one more bonus thing that will help you get more views and subscribers to your channel, that's your sound. Your sound is actually more important than your video quality. For whatever reason, our human brain is more bothered by poor quality sound that cuts in and out. We really can't focus and pay attention than a poor quality video. Because if we have a poor quality video, we can ignore the video and just listen into the sound. Think podcasts. But with a video that's high quality and sound that's jumping in and out, think about those when you're watching TV and the person's mouth doesn't match up with the sound. It's very disturbing to our brain. So ensure yourself that you get a good quality microphone. I recently just switched to the Rode mic that attaches to my Canon M50 Mark II camera. I'm showing it to you right now. The Rode mic, why I like this is because it doesn't require me to wear the lav mic that I used to have to plug into my camera and clip to my shirt. My hair would sometimes scratch at that, and that would reduce the quality of the sound. This Rode mic is great. I can sit a few feet away from it and it still picks up a really high quality sound. This is the camera and the mic that I recently got. I will link to them below in the description, but there are tons of successful YouTubers out there that just use their phones. So I would love to have you share with me your favorite tip that I shared today. If it starts working for you to get more views and subscribers on your channel, come back and let me know. I would love to know what worked best, and I'll see you in the next video.